Okay, today I've got every child's first gun. This is a Davie Cricket 22 long rifle. This is a bolt-action single-shot rifle made for kids. It measures at about 30 inches long. It's got a 16-inch barrel, and the length from the buttstock to the trigger is about 11 3/4 of an inch. My daughter won this at a church giveaway, and we recently started teaching her how to shoot it. And I'm going to go through some of the pros and cons and why this should be your kid's first gun. Just about everybody knows Davie Cricket firearms. They make the Chipmunk as well, which is the slightly lower end version of this. This one here is cheap at about $170. The Chipmunk is about $10 to $20 cheaper. And the Chipmunk comes in a wood stock. This obviously has a polymer stock. It has a few features that I like. Her older Chipmunk that she had did not have a feed ramp. This one does, so there's no fiddling around trying to get the round in the barrel. This one has a feed ramp. It can get stuck from time to time, but it actually makes it quite a bit easier for her to load. This gun is very safe. For one, it's a single shot. Two, the design of the bolt on these simple little 22s is such that you can load the chamber, give it to your child, and you don't have to worry about it going off until you pull that rod, and that's what cocks it. That pulls the firing pin back and it latches back, and at that point only can it be fired. This will fire 22 long rifle or 22 short, and it has this peep sight that's fully adjustable. One of the things I don't particularly care for is the style of the sight. It just has a very simple peephole right here, and it can be difficult for a child to get a sight picture on, because once you look through it, there's very little else you can see in your sight picture aside from just enough room to get the front sight post in there. So my daughter has a hard time with that. I'd prefer if it had more of an open top sight. I think it'd be easier for her to find. My daughter, she's 6 years old, and she has a hard time with this stock to trigger length here. It's 11 3/4 of an inch. She keeps wanting to put the stock under her armpit, and when she puts the butt plate up against her shoulder, she has a hard time reaching the trigger and getting the rest of her fingers up against the trigger guard. So it could be a little shorter, but like I said, my daughter's 6 years old, so she's fairly small anyway. Next year it'll probably be about perfect for her. We started her a little early, and she has kind of a hard time pulling back this trigger. And I'm not sure if the spring could be lightened on it or not, but it doesn't have a lot of travel for the trigger. It is fairly stiff though. It does come standard with sling mounts. The Chipmunk that we had before did not, and the polymer stock is probably going to be a little more durable for a kid's rifle. All in all, it's a very simple firearm for a child's first gun. It even says my first gun on the side of it. Or it says my first rifle. They're cheap, $170 for this one. I think they can be had used for closer to $120 if you look around. And they're safe, they're easy to use. The length of the barrel makes it very easy to control. If your kid spins around or something, it's really easy to catch the barrel and keep everything under control. that is the Davie Cricket My First Rifle 22. If you like this video, I've got a few others I've recently posted. I'm going to be posting more. You can like and subscribe if you're interested. Thanks for watching.